Good morning, everybody. This is Cassandra. Welcome back to Cassandra's Garden. Again, I'm making Sunday dinner, and I've got to make my rolls. These are my famous homemade yeast rolls. And I got to tell you guys and gals something. I'm getting ready to give you a recipe that's so delicious that you're going to turn into a little professional bakery chef type person. So to start off with, we have to make our starter. And you're probably thinking, I've never heard of a starter unless it's like sourdough or something like that. But this is a different type of yeast bread that I'm making. And it's going to be turned into dinner rolls. So just bear with me and follow along. So first, I'm going to cut my heat up to about a medium heat. And I'm adding 2 tablespoons of sifted bread flour to a saucepan. Now, I'm doing this one-handed, and I do apologize that I hope my camera is not too shaky. Try to get the rest of it down in there. Oh, perfect. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of sifted bread flour, and it must be bread flour. 4 tablespoons of spring water or distilled. Do not use tap. And 4 tablespoons of milk. I'm using 2%. And I know that these look dirty, but I swear to you they're not. I clean them all the time. They're just stained where I use the stove constantly. I'm going to have to replace the little silver things. You can buy them fairly inexpensive. I need to replace them. This is a brand new stove, but that's how much I cook. We are getting to where we very seldom go out to eat. Like, it's just not worth it anymore. Well, you know, with COVID happening and all that kind of stuff, that was one thing. But now that the restaurants are opening, I mean, we've tried a few, you know, like if I was just too busy or just too tired, and it just, like it's just no good. We haven't found a good place. Even some of the places we used to frequent, they're just not as good as they used to be. I don't know what the hell, I don't know what's going on. But that's just, you know, it's just better to cook at home, guys and gals. It's honestly just so much better to cook at home. I mean, really. It's healthier, it's cleaner. You know, you control your ingredients, etc., etc. The reason that we sift our bread flour is so that this will be a very smooth consistency. Now, we're heating it up and we're stirring constantly, and it's going to turn into a thick paste. After that, we're going to put it in a little container, and we're going to set it in the fridge, and then I'm going to bring you back for part 2 to show you how to make the rest. But we must have this starter first. You can also do this starter the night before, which is what I should have done last night, but I was so tired after I made that mango salsa, and I'm going to show you guys and gals. I'm going to give y'all my recipe because I have tried mango salsas everywhere, and there's none as good as mine. I'm telling you. My recipe is the bomb. I'm going to show you how to make that at a later time. But this is for people who really want to make some delicious dinner rolls. And also, you can tweak this. You can adjust it however you want to. You can add herbs to make an herbaceous dinner roll. Right today, we're just going to do it plain. I'll make another video where we make them into herb and garlic and all that kind of stuff. Now, we're going to turn the heat up just a little bit more. See where I have that? Kind of a medium-high heat, not high, because you don't want the milk or the water. Well, the water's not going to scorch, but you don't want the milk to scorch. And you're just going to stir it constantly, and it's going to start to thicken, and it's going to turn into a really nice paste. Then we will remove it from the heat, and we will put it in the little container that I have set aside. Now, you can see that it's already starting to get nice and thick. That is exactly what we want. Stirring constantly. It's time to take this off the heat right now. Okay. I have this little bitty container right here. That's so perfect. You want it to be a creamy consistency. So, like I said, I'm doing this one-handed, and I do apologize. Now, after we make this, we are putting it into this container, and I will be putting it in the refrigerator to cool And like I said, I'm going to bring you back for part 2 and let you see what I'm going to do with the rest. It kind of takes on the consistency of mashed potatoes. So let me show you what we're doing there. Okay, I'm going to finish thoroughly cleaning this out and putting it into this container and putting it in the refrigerator. And then I'm going to bring you back for part 2 and show you how I make my famous, absolutely delicious yeast rolls. Peace and love. I love all y'all. Thank you for watching and thank you for your patience with me.